Welcome back to Loan Therapy. In the last video, we explored how lines of credit were once sold as a debt reduction breakthrough, and why for many borrowers the end result was increased cost in term of finance. As lines of credit fell out of favour, the industry didn't abandon selling efficiency. The structure evolved and offset loans became the modern day alternative, often packaged with an optional interest-free credit card similar to the line of credit strategy. The key difference between the two isn't the ability to offset daily interest, it's the underlying structure is a principal and interest loan rather than a 100% interest-only facility as is a line of credit. Offset accounts are widely seen as powerful tools to accelerate debt reduction, and you might have heard terms such as rocket repay or break-free package. As the name suggests, offset loans use relative account balances to offset a loan amount and reduce daily interest. For example, if you have a $500,000 loan and $50,000 sitting in an offset account, you pay daily interest on the difference on $450,000. But you can achieve the same effect with a basic home loan when you can pay down and redraw without penalty. In this example, instead of holding $50,000 in an offset account, the funds sit directly in the loan itself. The loan remains a $500,000 limit, with $50,000 available redraw, and the interest is calculated on the balance of $450,000. Two different loans, same balance of debt, same available funds, same daily calculation. But if you're considering finance, there are two questions to ask. Are both options the same interest rate? Do they have the same fees? Offset accounts are a feature, and like most features, you generally pay for it through fees, pricing, or even the process of switching finance itself can be detrimental, and we'll discuss this further in an upcoming video. We've seen how surplus funds can be used to reduce daily interest with a basic loan in the same way an offset account can. So to me, a more accurate representation of the benefit of an offset account itself is the ability to offset your day-to-day spending balances. So let's assume a borrower earns $10,000 a month and starts each month with $10,000 in their offset account to cover monthly requirements. Across the month, the balance reduces before the next pay cycle, and any funds at the end of the month is transferred into the loan itself. So in practice, the account will vary between $10,000 and $0 across the month. But let's be generous and say there's an average offset benefit of $7,000 every day. So what difference does that make? For a $500,000 loan at 5.5% interest over 30 years, the repayments are $2,838.95 per month, and total cost of finance, $1,022,017. Making this repayment on a loan balance of $493,000 to account for a $7,000 consistent offset benefit at the same rate of 5.5%, reduces the loan term by a full year and saves over $35,000, which on the surface looks like a great benefit. But let's ask a different question. What if the offset loan was 5.6% compared to a basic loan rate of 5.5%? In this example, and again being generous using an average $7,000 offset benefit, the savings falls dramatically to just 2 months and a bit over $8,000 savings. Okay, there's still a benefit, but what if the rate was 5.7% or 5.95%? So you can see how quickly rate variations can outweigh the benefit of an offset account. We haven't even considered fees. If a professional pack costs $350 a year, it's effectively $350 of principal debt you're not reducing each year. At the start of a 30-year loan at 5.5% interest, it costs $5.18 to reduce $1 principal debt. Most borrowers never see how interest is weighted across long-term finance, and we'll unpack this further in a future discussion. For me, the biggest limitation of offset accounts isn't the product itself. It's the perception significant gains are being made when often that's just not the case. It can also leave borrowers feeling like they're maximising efficiency, and again, this is simply not true. The reality is, at its optimum, any benefit created from an offset account is nominal compared to what can actually be achieved through borrower intervention. Loans are not designed for optimum efficiency. It's the responsibility of the borrower to drive their own advantage. All things being equal, offset accounts can add some benefit, there's no question, but features are a personal preference. Real improvement comes from education, intervention, and measurement. If you're interested in understanding how loans perform over time, there are more discussions here on the channel. If there's a topic you'd like to explore further, feel free to leave a comment below. Thanks for engaging. My name's Adam Grossman, and I'll see you again soon.